Can you guys hear me? Is there a double echo? Can you guys hear me? Is there a double echo? Still double. What else would audio be coming from? Hello? 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 I only hear one. You can still hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh no. Hello? Oh no. Hello? You guys can hear stuff that shouldn't be heard. That means oh no. Hello? You guys can hear stuff that shouldn't be heard. Oh no. Hello? You can hear the headset? The headset's not plugged in. Like only audio is. That's super weird. Look, I've got it muted right here. Like actually something else is hearing you guys. Or hearing me. I don't know how to turn this off. Use this device. Don't listen to this device. I'm good now? Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on then. Apparently just the headset's breaking stuff. Okay. Well, cool. Audio is weird on my end. How do I turn this off? I will just leave it since I don't know how. So, cool. I'm glad it's working. Hello. I'm at Malley. I'm doing a stream on Stonehearth, making fences. So, shoot. I need our dev shell. I'm just going to open up Shed. It's coming. That's really weird, Geister. Like the Where's the thing? It actually has 2 plugs. So one's mic and one's headset, and I plugged in just the headset, just the audio. So like, it shouldn't be doing anything else, but apparently it is. Raise hunt. Raise hunt. Alright, so hopefully the double music isn't too bad for you guys. Alright, so fences with no capitals. So we've got these fences. Actually, let's go to the game. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Not for the new builder. This is all theoretical fence work. So hopefully this gets in. It might just be annoying, so maybe we won't get it in. I'm not sure right now. But it doesn't hurt to make the assets. So here's the fence we have currently, or one of them. We also have the cobblestone fence, which I already updated these models a little bit, and you notice each time I place them, they aren't the same model. So like we have these 3 right here are the new models. Is that as much sound as I can get? So you can see it's just, it's more along the lines of the, at least it should be. I actually made these fences a long time ago, back when we made this guy, and I just never implemented them. Yeah, it's hopefully we get these in, and then we've got these fences, and so the problem with these is, say you want to. Oh, this isn't my hotkeys. Say you want to turn a corner, you're going to get this overlap here that doesn't look great, and it will Z-fight. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is Z-fighting there. It looks a little ugly. And then if you want something to be 1 offset instead of 2, you can't really. Stuff like this is weird, so I believe there is a mod that does something similar. It might be Pingu, but I went much simpler than they did. So instead of adding a bunch of different options, I simplified the fences. Oops. So fence end. So this is just a post. Place a bunch of posts. Well, it helps if they're in a line. And then you can add bars in between them. Like that. Double bars. yeah, so with these much simpler fences, you can do stuff like this. You can make fences much easier. It means a little more complexity between built stuff. I'm not sure what you mean, Geister. Also, does this block goblins? This blocks the same thing as normal fences. Just the benefit is that you get these little one thick pieces. Oops. So you can do stuff like that. So using this model, so one thing you'll notice is it's a very small thing, but there's this little like cut-in thing here for these fences. I had to lose those here, but like it's really minor, and the benefit is you need 3 assets to make any fence you want, as opposed to I think like Pingu did, like you would need, I think it was like 13 assets or something if you did everything you need to. So it's frustrating. You could mix and match the stone and wood, but that wasn't like my intent. So at the end, so like, so like that doesn't look amazing, but like it works. But I did do the same thing for the cobblestone. So here's an end piece that can go between the pieces. Probably helps if I just go like this. And you can also have single ends. And it's so thick because the stone thing is thick, so when you put this little guy in the middle, it just fits right inside. It's just a picket fence. But yeah, so it just, maybe you don't even want to do this, like it's fine to not, like, say we actually get these in. There's no reason you need to add the central piece, but it's just nice to have something to cover the really ugly corners with, or any sort of weirdness, or say you just want to post somewhere, it's kind of nice. And you could do the opposite and do this, so like that still works. It just depends what you're gonna do. Stonehearth, do you know the mod end pieces? That was our answer for the most problems, so perhaps a little inspiration. There's a mod for just, it's called end pieces. Oh, this song is a lot longer. So this is what we're talking about. So this is by Tom Martop. So this is what I was talking about. If you actually wanted to do this, you need a lot of pieces. And like this doesn't even account for everything. So say you want to, sorry, I'm having trouble thinking of it, but I actually made a bunch of assets, and then we realized it was just so many. So say you want to plug something in the side of this that's not a full one of these, like it actually requires a whole new asset that has just holes as opposed to the whole thing. I can turn down. How's that? If we get a fence tool, whoops, I didn't click there. If we get a fence tool, then yes. But the idea of this is just to make it simpler. So, all right. So the purpose of this stream. Hello from Spain and welcome. Purpose of the stream is to just make a clay version. So I'm gonna just see how far I get in the amount of time I've got. So instead of picket fence, we're gonna call it clay fence. And then let's see what happens when we clone. By the way, this is how I use shed, so maybe that'll be helpful. But you see, I've changed the name from picket fence to clay fence, and because they're the same name, it's actually changing the name of the asset and the folder, and I'm happy with that. But say I wanted to change the folder, you can do, you can do this and say Bob's folder, and then hit clone, and then it'll show you what it changed. So you don't have to like instantly hit accept. You can like look at this and see what you want to change. You notice it also changed the name of my fence. But say I don't want that, I can just do this and say folder or slash before and after, and now it's only modifying the thing that was before in slashes on both sides, where this has a period or underscore or something else on the other side. So I don't actually want to do that because I'm happy with this. I'm also happy with that, I think. Yep. So we say, oh wait, no I'm not, because I don't want to make this kind of fence. I actually don't want this fence at all. I want this one. Let's start with an end. Alright, so this one's a little different because this is the actual name of the file, and this is the name of the alias. So I want to change this to clay fence. It's an end piece. Clay fence end. So I do this again. So it's going to put it in clay fence end, clay fence end. And I think that is good. I am not 100% though. So I'm just going to go check. What is this? Nope. Let's see. Not radiant. Is it radiant on this machine? I think it is. It is. That's not good. It's okay. This looks way better. Sounds like a big upgrade. Hopefully. It's also a little more annoying because you have to place each one. But we'll see. Will this be brick or more of a mud daub? Let's see. Mud daub fence. Images. No, not like this. I was thinking more like more pretty, more like our ceramic stuff is now. So let's look. It probably doesn't actually exist in the world in IRL. That's cute. That's really pretty. Not what I was thinking, but we could do something like that. I was thinking big flat section. I didn't bring my sketches. That's kind of cute. Let's open them. This is cute. Wasn't planning to do that, but that would be really adorable. Sorry, I'm speaking in my head. This is like if the fence pieces were large images and like flowers and things on them, that could be really cute. Kind of like a screen. More like a big flat dinner plate or something, like a tile. This is a cute little bench. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that, because like people don't do this because ceramic is kind of breakable, so if someone came up to your fence and hit it with a hammer, it would just shatter. But we're not worried about that in Stonehearth land. On Hearth. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I think of this more as the this is probably more what I'm thinking. This kind of thing is more like the stone fence we have now. I think that's wood. But like, just the idea of like a really simple thing, maybe some pretty stuff on it. Alright, so what was I doing? I was going to double check the folder structure. Source, Stonehearth data, and oh right, sorry, I haven't gone through this folder structure for a while because I have shortcuts over here on my machine. So let's see, entities, and then construction, and then we've got, oh, we don't have clay fence yet. We have cobblestone fence and picket fence, and okay, so this is what we want. Say accept. Takes a second. Alright, so now we have clay fence end. So probably a bunch of people don't use shed, but Linda made a change recently which sets this to automatically error and resets the text from, let's see, what did we copy this from? It's end. So if we look here, it's this localized string, and you can like control click and edit it, but it used to just duplicate it, and like you could change this picket fence in the name by string search, just like we did for the name of clay fence to picket fence, but that would cause all sorts of problems, and you could potentially rewrite the text for the picket fence while you're working on the clay fence, and it just wasn't great. Plus there's no reminder that says, hey, you need to do this. So now it takes whatever was there and pumps it back into the JSON like this, and now I know, oh, I need to change this, so I can say clay fence, and then this error comes up that says, hey, this isn't localized, and I'm not sure what to put there. How about more decorative than protective? So once you're done and you're happy, you save it. You have to save it or it won't do this right. Then you hit localize this file. It does the little thing. And in a second, it's going to jump back to the far left one. You click on that again, and then there you go. So now it's exactly like the other one. You can control and edit it, but it's just ready to go for you. That's the ABC button, which is localize this file. All right, so I also want to copy. Clone. Play. And I think everything's going to be right again. It is. Combat. This one. Okay. Alright, we go to this guy. Get say clay fence. One thing you may have noticed is when I saved this, like the thing shrank. Effective. Localize it, and I'll show you in the next file. So here, if we go to this guy, this is all stretched out, and if I just save this now without making any adjustments, it fixes that for me. It also does cool stuff like this. So this is ugly and hard to read, but if I save it, it automatically fixes that for me, which is really nice because sometimes you will make human errors and it will catch that for you. So like if I delete this, it will also say, hey, it's missing a close wiggle bracket down there. So you could put one here, but then it's still wrong. And if you like save like this, it, like if you notice this jumped up one, so it's now part of components, which is actually very bad. But you can do stuff like this. It's like, okay, well I know this is correct now, because I just broke it and fixed it again. But like, say you're just doing this, it will auto-correct it for you, which is nice. It can also break it for you, but in general, it's nice. All right, and then we localize. Everyone's panicking from the combat music. All right, so I'm not entirely sure what to do about the end pieces or the single pieces, so I'm going to start with the double pieces. So if you have Shed, all you do is click on this thing at the top, and it opens the file in Cubicle. Now, that's interesting, because if you guys have Shed, you don't necessarily have Cubicle. And if you do have Cubicle, you probably have the most recent version. So I'm not sure if that button will work. But alright, so here we've got this thing. Control B pushes, duplicates it. And I'm going to turn on model just so I can see that. And Control B also works in here. Let's give it 2 spaces off the bottom and 2 spaces off the top. Okay. I, of course, don't have right color maps, or I do? Those look like clay. I will just grab them from an existing file. So let's save this. I'm gonna open. Yeah, that's what this does. I don't know how we would do that to open a separate program. All right, so I don't wanna construction. I want a container. Yes, input clay. I don't want one of the colored ones, but we could do that. But so there's this guy. It's good to grab. I could say more hotkeys. This is actually really nice. This goes back to your most recent files that you've used. So the one, like this one is the one you're working on. The one next down is the one you most recently went to. So that's really nice sometimes because you can easily jump back and forth. So what about input, shelf, ground, clay? So copy, and then you just go to the previous one, paste it, and then C centers the thing, the camera on the thing. And then we're gonna go to, we want an output bin, output clay, which I think is all of these that I just grabbed are the exact same colors. That's okay. All right. So nice standard color. And just so we have everything, let's go back to construction, clay fence end, which is not going to be what we want, but that's okay. Like it is the wood thing, so we don't really care what it is, but it'll get me a starting point. Boop. Yes. And then save, and let's open the single one. Boop. Oops. Two over. And then line up just like that. So gonna make duplicates of these just so we have them, and oops, as we start playing we don't mess them up or anything. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this guy. I don't know what I just did. Oh, it's just the move tool. Alright, now paste that guy in, and that deletes outside of the box. And then I'm just going to delete the outside lines. And so it's roughly like the wood one. I'm going to adjust this guy. Modify. I think a 6 will be good, just so it'll be a little different. Triangle motif mirrored across the center. I was thinking that I might go a step further and make it a flower. I also might keep it simple. I'm not sure yet, but I like where your head's at. Alright, and then I think I want to go ahead and make this larger. What would happen if we take this guy over here? interesting. Kind of like that. I'm gonna go grab the cobblestone just so I can see. Because if this is halfway in between the two, which it is, so yeah, you can see wood is 2, clay is 4, stone is 6. I can math. Then that feels good. Alright. Magicka really sucks to export. I used Magicka a little bit. I think exporting was reasonable. I don't remember. Sorry. Alright, so I like these shapes, so I'm just gonna keep them here. I'm gonna just duplicate everything over. And let's, for starters, take the triangle we're talking about. So let's see how far. What if we do 2? Not a square. Oops. That's not good. And then get triangles. Don't really like that. Looks super busy. Good night, Weiss. Sorry you're falling asleep. So this feels better just because there's not as much going on. Wide to wide in the corner, in the center. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying, guys. Here. Jaggies are a little busy. Wide part in the center, not the edge. Okay. More lattice-like? Mirror the wall decorations? Let's take a look. These guys? That's kind of cute. I would want it to stand out and be a slightly new thing. But let's see. Kind of cute, but a little too on the nose, maybe. The outlet, what are you talking about? I don't like the crumbly insert there. Morning, Growler. Yeah, I agree, that helps. Oh. Silly face. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to try some vertical lines. Couldn't find. I did some sketches, but I couldn't find the paper I did them on. So I'm just pulling it from my brain. what if we, instead of doing that, if we just lopped off the bottom? Draw a fence in it. Whoa, that's weird. Going the wrong way. Could be the angle. That's interesting. Kind of like the relief that's caused there. Maybe I could play with that some more. What if it was like smaller bits, or maybe rehashed on one of these? So we can pick that one. This is going to be way too crumbly, but no harm in trying. Wait, do I want it to? Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Slide all this up instead. That feels better. And then I want to do I want to get rid of one? No, I want to add one. Add that. Well, I guess if I'm doing that, then I could go back. Nope. Oh no. Shoot. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the easiest way to... Yay! This is a cool thing about Cubicle, if you guys didn't know, if you have this available. You double click on this and it goes from a straight line to a dotted line. And then all of that color is selected. I actually didn't know this until a month ago or something, and Allie showed me. I was like, oh, because it's really nice. I think a little more three-dimensional design helps the fence stand out more. I agree. I also think this looks horrible. the jaggies are like multiplied, which looks really bad. So all right, so definitely feeling this. What can I build off this guy? Oh, that was weird. Just trying to look at it from a broad perspective, like seeing if I could, I guess I could try it, seeing if I could get rid of like some of the horizontals. Or the verticals, like if I could get rid of some rather than the other. It feels a little too weak in the middle. It's because I didn't do it right, that's why. That's okay. I still like this guy better. So I can't do 3 because of numbers. I can also lose 1 and make it a 3 wide, and that would make everything offset. But I could do a 2. Or I guess I could do 3 this way with weak centers. I don't think I will like this. No, that feels super weak. But in comparison, what happens if we get rid of this guy? Move the whole thing. Sorry, I haven't been reading this stuff. I will do this real quick and then check out what you guys are saying. But at all, that translated horribly. It looks like a plus and an equals, yeah. I was thinking that myself. Fence math. Fence math mod. Educational game. This still feels a little bit too strong. In the middle, it feels a little odd. Get rid of 1 more. Pull them in. And then I will try making them a little bit smaller. That feels better. This feels weird. Goodbye. That feels a little better, but let's try this with the 3 wide. No, wait, I didn't want to do this. Right, I didn't want to do this because it would offset it. Let's try it anyway. I can control B that. Also leave the center wider. Bruno Supremo always rotates the stone fence, so you have different designs each side. I do as well. With the new fence, there are now 6 sides, so you can keep doing that. That's kind of nice. So of these so far, I think this is a cute idea, but I don't really like it. I could probably give that to Allie, and she'd do a much better job. Kind of liking these two the most. What if we did something where it's just a more simple pattern? So these are really big triangles. What if we just had... Oh. Oh, fast. I like that better than this. It's still not great. I do like the recessed look. Coasters Paul. You have not missed anything. The whole thing has been fences, besides some issues with the microphone at the beginning. Let's see, I think we could do 2. Yes, we can do 2. Oh, so, okay, so, don't like that. I will keep that here. And delete this guy. These I don't like. I don't like that. Nah. So, I don't really like this guy, but it reminded me of a problem that I'm going to have right now, which is that whatever pattern needs to have a single as well. And there's a separate problem where this guy will be overlapping on top of it, like so. Yes. So the pattern, or an additional pattern, or something that goes with it, should be here. Also, that's a good point. Where does this sit? This fits right there. I don't like that. But we can fix this. Actually, that makes that other one not work very well. Because of the overlap. I think one would be good, but we might want to go 2. This one also doesn't work at that level. I think that pulls this guy up the running, because I could pull it back in, but then it would be that thin bar that I wasn't liking. This I actually like quite a bit. This guy can be fixed. It's not terrible, but I'm not thrilled about the jaggies. This could actually be made better by having a color in between these two colors. But that's gonna touch. Can we scoop these in somewhere? I don't think that would. But that feels a little better. Still not great though. Maybe indent the whole square. Let me try it. The dimensionality is nice. Is there a way to compile all my crash reports and send them somewhere? I'm not sure about compiling crash reports, but you can put them up on the discourse. Right. Discourse.stonehearth.net. So, you can post things here. And we'll look at it, and other people will be able to look at it as well and help out. Alright, let's see what I missed. Thank you for this game. It's my pride and objective in life to break this game over and over and over live. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream. This goes just Paul's lesson. I saw. The Alp is also good at breaking it. I'm also good at breaking this game. About some tribal patterns. Maybe tribals maybe a little stretched. Let's take a look at mods. Rise children, not jobs, entities, humans, pet, tattoo. Uh-oh. That's pretty simple. Enable analytics in the game options. It was submitted to us automatically. This is correct. I would look at the Central American patterns. Actually, yeah, that's more what I was thinking. Or like they have those like really pretty. It's more recent, but just like really beautiful. It's mud, but it's like painted really bright colors. Kind of stuff. It's just a solid color, but it's still pretty. Okay, we'll make it bigger then. Yeah, it kind of matches the cross one. The cross one's definitely my favorite so far. So okay, so let's run with the cross one. Let's move you over here. I don't want to fix that one anyway. This one's interesting. I will keep it around, but let's keep going with the cross one because it is feeling the best. Alright. Alright, so if we have a cross thingy, or a plus sign, what can we do with this? So we actually only have 4 blocks to work with. Not much. Same color. mess something up? Is it too thick? 4 thick. Is this 2? What's wrong with my math here? There. One of these should have I think this is it. It's just not working. Okay, well I'll just do it myself. So I kind of like that, but I don't like that the these guys are touching. So as far as options go, I can't make the fence any thinner this way without losing the outside, unless I made it odd, which would cause all sorts of problems. I don't want to do that. So my only other option is to make this thinner, but we can't do this either because this will cause z-fighting. You can't do it one way. Eee. You gotta do it both ways. Actually, let's move instead. This is just going back to what it was with the wood one. But this will have z-fighting. Like you can even see it here. It's z-fighting in this program. So that's not good. Okay, so when that happens, you delete the thing, you save it, you close the program, because who knows when that's going to crash again. Oh no, they died. Rest in peace, Alton Mabel. Ooh. Clay fence double is what we were working on. Recessed 2x2 dot. Maybe. So no hole? I kind of like the hole part of it. This reads better to me. This does work reasonably, but that feels better. What to do? Doesn't look quite as good, but it still is nice. Let's see. Then if we take this guy and do the same. Yeah, I agree. The thicker feels better. I just want to see what it looks like with Because then you can do... Oops. If it were thinner, we would be able to get away with stuff like this. Which, that feels pretty good. I do like this recessed thing more. I just don't like this at all. What to try next? What to try next? We can also, whoops, we can also play with thickness in a different way. Oopsies. What setting this is supposed to be on for our normal stuff. It doesn't work in every angle, but that helps a little bit. Oh, that was just lighting. I mean, there is global adjustments. So hue saturation, play with stuff here. So dwarf tribe. No dwarf tribe anytime soon. Sorry. That's actually not half bad. It's a little busy, but it does give it a little bit of beefiness compared to this guy. I'm not thrilled about... Oh wow, lighting is going from the top. There we go. Those being the same color is a little weird. Actually, could shift everything down because there's 3 on top instead of 2. So what if we do? $7:15. Wow. Like I was about to say, I'm gonna run a little long because it took a while in the beginning, but then I've already run a little long. Stripe down the middle of the post, middle color. I'm not big on just stripes, but let's see what happens. Whoa, why did that happen? Yeah. That is interesting. So, I think I like that. That's a good suggestion. So I think these are the ones I'll take to Allie and see what she thinks. So thank you guys for the coming to the stream. Let me go through and see what I missed. Some of the segments are raised off the ground too. I was thinking that it's more like a castle rampart. I'm not sure what you mean, Atrilane. I guess it says striped down the middle. Maybe something like Petra could be good for inspiration. I'm not sure what Petra is, though. Thank you for your faith, crayons. Oh, the fence posts. Thanks, Wendy, for some. Yeah, so good collection of stuff. Maybe something will come out of this later. Not sure, but this is good enough to show to Allie and the rest of the team and say, what do you guys think? And is this a good direction? Can we go somewhere with this? So, cool. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna jet out of here. I'll see you guys later.